the costs add up and founders need to go in with their eyes open. I had a friend of mine, also at Ready and Gross, who sent around an email a few years ago asking if we knew of any attorneys in, I think it was Antigua, St Kitts in Nevis and Tuvalu, because they happened to have a client who had some sort of dredging equipment which only worked with a specific type of sand from tropical islands, right? Yeah, so I think where you file can be very specific to your industry.
Yeah.
You might not bother filing in Saudi Arabia if you've got a quilted jacket invention, for example.
Yeah.
The exception to this is pharma. Just as an aside, the amount of money involved in drug discovery and pharmaceutical research means that they almost always file basically everywhere.
Right.
Because even though there's a lot of money in the sort of the cost of getting a drug to market, it's a rounding error. So, and they need to squeeze every dollar out of that R&D that they can. You've entered your patent in all these other jurisdictions at 12 months. As I say, each of them needs to be examined by the individual patent offices. Those costs add up, and then almost always, even if your patent gets granted, you have to pay maintenance fees or renewal fees. You may have heard of these, just to keep them alive in all these jurisdictions. And that's basically so that countries don't end up with lots of sort of zombie patents floating around that no one really cares about anymore. So yes, the costs add up and founders need to go in with their eyes open.